Hi there, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. I know that I have been away for a while. I took a brief content hiatus. I don't really know if you consider over a month to be brief, but it happened. So yeah, I had training for work, and then we had the freshmen move in, and then we started classes, and I just completely underestimated how long I would need to actually get into the groove of things to actually do a video for you guys. So here we are, third week of classes, almost the end of the third week, and I was like, you know what, my parents are on their way to pick me up. We're going out for my brother's birthday, shout out to him. And so I was like, let me do this video before they pick me up. So here we are. Today's video is going to be something new, right? It's a book haul. So yeah, I've purchased, or my mother's purchased, thank you mom, a few books since the start of the semester. So yeah, let's just jump right into that. So I think I'm gonna start with the books that I got for specific classes. I feel like that's a nice, you know, start of the semester, classes require books. So the first book I have here is Oedipus the King by Sophocles. I'm not really a Greek tragedy type person, like I don't go out of my way to read them, but I think they're valuable. You know, I understand that a lot of what we do in current theater is rooted in Greek theater. So I am like slightly interested in reading this play, so I guess it's good it's on the book list. And so we have For Color Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough by Ntozake Shange. I read this last year for my Black American drama class, same teacher, but for my Black American drama class, and the format I read it in was like an online version, so I didn't really like connect to it the way I would have liked to, but now that it's, you know, it actually reads like a play, let's go with that. Also, look at this cover. Can we talk about this cover? What? I went through my head wrap and those earrings. The third book and the second book for that class is Langston Hughes' autobiography, The Big C. Funnily enough, I've been wanting to read this. This has been on my to-read list for the past year, ever since I took Black American drama and first found out about it. And I just never, you know when you hear about a book, you're like, oh, I'm definitely gonna read that at some point in my life, and you never think about it again. That's what happened with this book. So as you can see, I've started. I've like gotten through the intro and a couple pages of the actual book, and I'm super excited to be reading it. He writes so smoothly, like so smoothly. It's, I mean, of course he does, he's Langston Hughes, but still, you know. I'm also finding out that I'm becoming more, as I get older, I'm becoming more and more interested in the autobiographies of famous Black people. I don't know what that's about, but that is a thing that I am noticing. And so I'm a senior, and every senior has to do a senior project. That was a lot of me saying we're senior in like 30 seconds. My senior project is simply because of my major. It's a production, it's a research paper, blah, blah, blah. So my research paper is going to deal with how Black feminists views, ideologies, and ideas kind of like show themselves in the writing of Black women writers. I don't know if I'm going to pick like a specific time range or just like 3 plays that I think highlight certain aspects. One of the books I'm using actually won't be here until October, so I'm super sad about that. But I'm using this book by Patricia Hill Collins called Black Feminist Thought. I'm super excited. It's a pretty thick book, you know. It's not including the notes. It is 309 pages. I won't be reading this all in one sitting. It's one of those books where I've highlighted the passages that are relevant to my senior project, and then once I'm done with my senior project and I've had some time away from it, I'll go back and visit them. But I'm super excited for this book. Another book that I'm going to read, because duh, is called The Beyoncé Effect. Essays on Sexuality, Race, and Feminism, and it's by Adrienne Trier-Bieniek. B-I-E-N-I-E-K. I'm going to put all the titles of these books and their authors and links where you can find them in the description box, so don't have to worry about that, but this is what this looks like. And I like this because this is definitely, like, we know Beyonce's pretty modern, especially with everything that she's doing right now. And this is kind of all encompassing. And then the third book that I got for my senior project deals with feminism in Black drama. Alright, so the next category of books that I have is kind of academic, but not really. It's not a class, not for my senior project. I'm assistant directing my department's production of Citizen American Lyric, and as you may or may not know, Citizen is a book of prose written by Claudia Rankine. She's a MacArthur Genius Award, really established poet, essayist, and writer. She came to purchase 3 times last year. It was a fun time. I'm definitely a fan. And so my school was like, alright, let's do the play adaptation of her amazing book. And so me being me, I was like, I'm gonna read more of what she's written. And so I got 2 books. These 2 right here. This one is edited by her. So it's a collection of essays. It's called The Racial Imaginary, Writers on Race and the Life of the Mind. Because she talks a lot about this initiative that she wants to do, or at that point she wanted to do, and I think at this point it's becoming a reality, called The Racial Imaginary, where we talk about these different topics within a racial lens and how that affects us. And so it's pretty cool that there's like an entire book that goes along with that. So hopefully I'll find some time to read this, and I'm looking at some of the essays in here that could actually be used for my senior project, so that's pretty cool as well. The second book I got by her is called The End of the Alphabet, and this is a book of poems. This is the second book of poems I have by her. I also have Don't Let Me Be Lonely, which I purchased the first day she came to speak at Purchase, and that was really good. And so I have this one. I've yet to start it. I've yet to start a lot of these books. Like, I've gotten them within the past like week and a half, and I've been so busy and overwhelmed that, you know, reading hasn't really been at the top of my list. The last category of books in my book haul is probably my favorite, only because it's not attached to anything. So it's the reading for pleasure, because I do miss that. When I started training, I was in the middle of reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. Still haven't finished it. It's been like over a month. I haven't finished it, and I haven't been reading as quickly as I usually do, so I need to find a way back into that. First book in this category is going to be the collected poems of Audre Lorde. Look at that. Look how thick this is. Can we talk about that? I mean, it is a collection of poetry, but like, really, sis? And so I read Sister Outsider over the summer, I think. Either over the summer or during spring break last semester. And I loved it. And I was like, I need more writing by her. And so I just decided that I wanted her collected poems, because she's also a poet, and I think that's really cool. The next book is also by her, and it's called Zami. I'm not like Zami, a new spelling of my name, and it's a biomythography. You know what a mythography is? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I imagine it's an autobiography mixed with something. Like, I really could not tell you the definition of that word. Yeah, so one of the quotes is, "It's a fast-moving chronicle from the author's vivid childhood memories in Harlem to her coming of age in the late 50s. Yeah, I think she honestly just like took a word and was like, I'm gonna make this a word, and it's really just an autobiography. But I'm super excited to read this. Sister Outsider was a collection of essays and speeches that she had done, and like it had some of her life experiences in it, but this is more so like her life experiences. Like I said, I'm for some reason becoming more and more interested in the autobiographies of awesome Black people, so here we are. This category actually has the most books. So the third book in this category of pleasure reading, or reading for pleasure, or whatever, is something completely out of left field compared to everything else that I've like I've shown you. Everything's been like super academic or super Black or both. So we have this selection by Kiera. I've been interested in this book since it came out. I like books like these where it's like a dystopian future, young adult, they have to make these choices. It's just really nice and just not simple but easy in comparison to everything else that I am either talking about, writing about, directing about, or reading about. So that's nice. Look at that. Look how like I'm just gonna fly through that. I'm excited. I'm still in the process of reading Maya Angelou. I might take a break from it. I'm like, it's on my desk. I might take a break from it and read this book or the next book that I'm going to show you, just so I can get that reading speed back up. Because I really find that like it takes a book that has grabbed my attention fully to get my reading speed back up to par. The last book I'm going to show you is Dividing Eden. I saw this book in Barnes & Noble's months ago when I was reading the Red Queen series. I was in there to get the next installment of that series, and I had already paid and I saw this book and I was like, this seems really interesting. So essentially it's about twins who are part of a royal family, and they have an older brother who's supposed to be the king, but then the king and the older brother are killed somehow. This isn't like spoilers, like this is in the description. They're killed somehow, and so now the kingdom doesn't have a leader, and they're twins, and I guess nobody knows who was born first, and so there's no eldest child anymore, so just dealing with that. So I'm super excited for how that happens. But yeah, that's my book haul. Yeah, it's like 11 books. I'm excited to read all of these books, hopefully this semester. The books for my senior project will probably like stretch into next semester, even though I'm trying to really get that done as soon as possible. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a huge thumbs up. Comment below what are some books that you're reading, some new books that you bought to just kind of dive into the fall season. Don't forget to share this video and also subscribe if you haven't. Shout out to whoever was my 100th subscriber. Like, you're a rock star. So yeah, I just want to grow our little family, our little community here, so I can just keep making videos and keep putting out content for you. Don't forget to follow all of my social media, which is down below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna say a range of seafood. I like fish, different types of fish, but if I couldn't do that and I had to pick one food, it would probably be pizza.